Imagine you have the list of all the most popular self-improvement habits. But this time I won't be judging them on health, on productivity or success. I will be ranking them on how much they help you with fear. From good habits to absolute S tier fear-destroying machines. Stick with me till the end for my fear-proof self-improvement habits tier list and find your next favorite habit. Without further ado, we'll begin with sleep. Sleep is an S tier self-improvement habit, but where it lies when it comes to fighting fear? Well, it regulates your body, it regulates your hormones, and it makes your brain function better. It also prepares your entire body, your brain, for scary situations that may happen. Good sleep helps you with concentration, that is, not taking every little thought and overthinking them all the time. And it is an absolute foundation when it comes to living a healthy life. Also living a fearless life, because this habit belongs to S tier. You can hit the gym every day, you can meditate every day, you can make a lot of money, but if you sleep only 4-5 hours a day, you won't be able to conquer your fears. Your brain will still be making you a coward because of lack of sleep. So again, sleep is going to S tier. Next we have gym, or really any other exercise, movement. It helps you to get confidence. It builds your body, so it builds your aesthetics, and because you look better, you have more confidence in yourself. But as I told you in my other video on what self-confidence really is, it really depends on whether you lie to yourself or not. But when it comes to the gym, it is often the first habit you develop on your self-improvement journey and the one you stick with the most. So it makes you more confident in your own abilities because you are doing it every day or every other day, and it depends on your program. It builds discipline, talking shortly. It builds discipline, it builds your appearance and your body attractiveness, which all make you more self-confident, and that makes you less scared. It is also hard and scary to go to the gym. There is a lot of bad things that may happen, and it is hard, right? Exercising is hard if you are doing it the right way. So making hard things, making scary things equals your growth, equals being less scared and being more courageous. And the plus of not any exercise but the gym in particular, is that you will encounter many people and many situations may happen. To me, I am the most scared of social interaction, human interaction, so the human part on the gym, that there will be other people and you have to encounter with them many times, makes it more courage building experience, because you will have to talk to them, you will have to engage in scary, slightly intimidating situations. So it is not a secret that going to the gym is also an S tier fear-proof habit. Next we have meditation, which is also going to S tier. I will tell it right now. If you've seen my meditation video, you will know it for sure, that it is probably one of the most fear-proof habits that really exist. It is really easy to do if you know how to do it right, and if you want to know how to do it right, go check my video. It boosts your concentration, so your brain is less likely to catch every little thought you will have about the thing you are scared to do, and you will do the thing and not concentrate on overthinking like you do right now. And it helps you to be present in the moment, so again, you will be concentrated on doing the thing and not thinking what may happen if you do it, whether you do it or not. So that's an easy S tier for me. Next we have journaling. It is really useful tool when it comes to self-improvement, to like talking with yourself on paper, like unloading your fears to paper when it comes to being fearless and making the resistance to fear. So it's good in that regard. You may write what scared you, how did you deal with it, and other things like that. And you can recollect your mind on paper, which is the best way. Thoughts disappear, you might forget your thoughts, but if you write something in your journal, it will be always with you and you can always check it. But the minus of journaling when it comes to fighting with fear is that if you write about your fear every day and you are making it worse than it really is, you may fuel your fears even further and you may become more scared because of all the things you are writing here, and you are exaggerating your fears to the point that you think you can't deal with them, and you probably can. So that's why journaling is going to A tier. Next we have some affirmation or positive self-talk. It is also a really great tool when it comes to building a self-confidence, building better self-confidence. And I mean every habit on this list is like that, because if you improve yourself in your self-improvement, you will have more confidence in yourself. It boosts your worth because you see yourself for who you really are. You are more likely to think negative thoughts about yourself. So if you take a time to appreciate yourself, you will be happier and you will have more confidence because of it. First, I wanted to put positive self-talk in the B tier, but then I thought about really important thing when it comes to destroying your fear, and that is self-talk is cringe, right? Exactly. Teaches you to say things that are cringe, that may feel like cringe first, and it is social interaction, right? To me, I'm kind of fighting with that right now, but to me, saying things to other people is cringe and it sounds kind of cringe. Well, but it is like that. And also, first, when I started going out with my girlfriend, now fiancé, I was scared to say compliments to her because I thought they were cringe, and now I am done with that phase. But I think you can relate to that. Saying compliments to other people, like saying anything about them, is kind of cringe. So if you say cringe things to yourself, like positive self-talk, you may learn to do it better. And why isn't it S tier? It doesn't really work if you don't believe in the things you are saying. So positive self-talk goes into A tier. Next we have gratitude. Gratitude journaling. It's really a great thing because it increases your worth in your eyes, because you see the things that you can be grateful for, and it's kind of destroys this perception that everything is wrong and you are a failure. You are not. You just have to think about the things you are grateful for, and these things will come to you really easily, I guess. It also makes you seek those things in your everyday life, which also makes you happier and more resistant to fear. So it also goes into A tier. Next habit is finding a goal, finding your purpose, and it goes into S tier. Why? It gives you purpose, which is the most important thing in man's life. If you don't have purpose, if you don't know why you are doing the things you are doing, or why are you gonna do the things you want to do, then what's the point? Why even bother if you don't have clear purpose before you? Finding a goal gives meaning to your actions, so fear loses power. If you are concentrated, if you want to really do something and you can see the end of the road, you are less likely to feel scared because the positives far outweigh the fear. It also, like every other habit here, increases your worth, but what it does also is creating a new identity for you. Person who is pursuing X, pursuing the thing you want to pursue, I don't know, money or family life, living in particular place on earth. You are not the scared person anymore. You are a person who is trying to do the X thing. And that's why it's going to S tier. Next we have reading books, and I love reading books. I read them daily. It's really helpful when you seek information when it comes to fighting fear, because you can read some good books on that topic, like dopamination or 100 days of rejection. It also increases your concentration because you need to be concentrated to understand what's written in the book. But besides that, it really does nothing to your fear. So it's going to beat you, but don't misunderstand me. Reading is great. Reading, whether it's fiction or non-fiction, go read some book. But maybe not if you want to concentrate on fighting fear right now. Next, we have something I am slacking on, is socialization, socializing. It boosts your status and confidence by having more friends, by having people, good people around you, people who think alike. And social interactions, which I know really well, are scary. So if you are doing them, if you interact with different people, you build courage to do the same things and to do other things, really. Because, well, to me, it is really hard, so it really gives me a boost in courage and confidence when I have a social interaction initiated by me. You also build immunity to rejection because you can separate rejection from socializing. It really will happen at some point, so you will build immunity to it, and faster you build it, better for you. It also gives you some different point of view on fighting with fear you are fighting right now. If you can talk to someone honestly and frankly, then he or she may give you some important advice you didn't think about yourself. But it's not going to S tier because of one thing. You may trap yourself in a bubble of scared people. If you are surrounded by people who are as scared as you or even more scared, then you are less likely to build courage to do the things that are scary. You probably know the saying that you are a sum of 5 people you are the closest to. And that's true. So that's why it's going to A tier. Next we have making money, which is, when it comes to self-improvement, it's like S tier. It's really high because it gives you freedom and other stuff. But when it comes to fighting fear, it is not that good. It boosts your confidence and status by having money, by buying the things you want to buy, and by achieving success in work. You can afford some learning materials like books or courses. By the way, join my community. But it also has some downsides. You may be more scared of losing money if you are really clinging to it, and you might rely on it too much, because no matter the sum of money, it won't build your courage just by being here or by you spending them. You need to put your effort yourself. You can't buy courage. That's why making money goes into C tier. Next we have cold showers. This is your daily dose of discomfort. When you wake up, you go and take a cold shower, which hurts you, which makes you want to go outside and never come back. And because of that, it boosts your discipline. You are doing hard thing, you are doing scary thing, so that boosts your confidence, your discipline, and your courage. It also creates the winner effect, which I will make video on soon. You are starting your day with a win, going and taking a cold shower, even if it's just few seconds. You made your first win, and you are more likely to win more things in that day. It is also quick and easy to do every day. It's a scary situation, controlled situation, controlled discomfort. So it goes into S tier. It's really easy to do, and it really works wonder when it comes to building discipline and courage. Next we have eating healthy food, eating a diet, and it boosts your confidence like every habit does on this tier list, but other than that, it really does nothing to you. It also doesn't do anything bad, that's why it's going to B tier in the middle. Next we have walks, going for walks. It's like meditation, really. It is kind of meditation, so every good point about meditation applies also to walks. But there are other pluses too. You can find some scary things while walking, like human interaction, which will also build your courage. You can meet new people by these interactions, and everything about socializing applies to meeting new people. And it is also the best form of cardio when it comes to like self-improvement. But I don't think it does anything to fear. No matter that, walks are S tier. I really recommend you going for a walk, even if it's just half an hour daily. It is a really great tool, not only for losing weight, but also for meditation. Next we have dopamine detox, which is a really great tool in self-improvement space. I would say it is the most important thing even. It cures your depression really, because most of our depressions right now are caused by our misunderstanding of dopamine, and by overstimulating it, by overstimulating yourself, by making your dopamine base levels really low, and because of it you become depressed. If you stop indulging in all these stimulating actions, you will be happier just by that. So stop scrolling Facebook, stop scrolling TikTok, Instagram, stop watching too much YouTube, stop playing too much video games, and even stop listening to music is a thing that some people may say to you. It gives you more time to learning about courage, because if you are not doing bad habits, which you were making probably for most of your day, you have a lot of free time to do other productive things. You also quit your comfort zone, which is really good when it comes to building courage. So that's also a huge plus. But the minus is that you will be more scared at the beginning of it, because you will lose everything that gives you comfort, and you will feel worse for like first week, I guess. But then everything will be better. But because of that initial drawback, I will put dopamine detox in A tier. And the last habit I prepared for you is quitting adult content like nofap and other moves like that. It boosts your self-confidence because you are quitting bad habits and you probably don't come back to them. So it builds trust in yourself. It also builds discipline, which also improves your self-confidence. Really, that's it. But the bad thing is that you may become too obsessed and paranoid on it, like many people do these days. So that's why it's not going to A tier, but B tier instead. So that concludes my fear-proof self-improvement habits. There is a lot of S tiers here, but that's because self-improvement really does wonders to fighting fear. It all builds your confidence, and if you are more confident, you are more courageous, and if you're more courageous, you can deal with fear more. So that's it. Just go into self-improvement and do the habits. I mean, not everyone. You may not have time for every habit, but just do the S tier habits and your life will change. I am an example of that. If you like this video and you want to know more about meditation, which is an S tier habit, come and check this video. And you can also join my community in the description.